Talk it out. Talk it out.
What's on your mind?
Talk it out.
Do you have some time?
Talk it out.
I wanna let you know you can call Grace at the Talk It Out Show. Good evening, everyone. Talk It Out TV is here, and it's brought to you by a Raisin a Ruckus production. I am your host, Grace the Stallion.
And I'm Chelsea Bella.
And we are Talk It Out TV, in case you didn't get that the first time. We have a very great show lined up for you guys tonight. If you're watching, like I know you are, you see sitting next to me, I got this beautiful young lady, my special guest tonight, Miss Model Marley Shy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am super great.
That's great.
Happy to have you. Thank you
you.
guys for joining us tonight. I hope you're ready for a little bit of Talk It Out TV.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Well, before we get started, please introduce yourself and tell my guests who you are.
My name is Marley Chai Turner. I am 13 years old. I am from Springfield, Massachusetts. I am a published runway and print model, and I am the CEO and founder of Boss Babies Modeling Agency.
Dang, that's a lot on your resume. Wait, hold on. You lost me when you said model, and then I just like, what? Your list just kept going on and on. So I hear model, I hear designer, and you said CEO of your own agency.
Yes.
You're doing a lot, Model Marley Shy. How old are you?
I am 13 years old.
Girl, there's some 30-year-olds that don't have a resume that long. Well, welcome to Talk It Out TV.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us, guys. I'm playing all shy, but I am a very big fan of Marley Shy.
Thank
you. I also know her as well, so I already knew what she did. I just wanted y'all to hear it. And I don't know if Chelsea knew or not, but definitely Marley is an awesome, awesome young lady. I have seen her on the runway. Totally fierce, guys. I mean, like, totally fierce.
Thank you so much.
No, when I say, like, she slays the runway, I don't even want to go down the runway after Marley Shy Turner. Like, she puts grown women to shame. I have watched a video of you before where you were, like, battling this grown woman on stage. It was a battle.
Yes, it was probably a modeling competition.
Slayed. When I say slayed, I was sitting there with my mouth open like, I am not getting on the runway ever again in my life. Like, this little girl's like 10 years old, and she's tearing down the runway. So how long have you been modeling?
I've been modeling for about 7.5 years now. I've been modeling for a little bit.
Let's do math. 13,
7.5 or 6.
So you was modeling since you were 2? Like, come on, really?
I don't know. I've been modeling for a little bit. I took after my sister. She was the model at first, and I was very shy. I didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to do anything, dancing, any activities. I just like to stay to myself. But finally, I wanted to start doing something different and something new. And I tried the modeling, and ever since then, it's became something that I really love to do.
That is awesome.
And thanks to your parents who've guided you and helped you in this journey.
Yes, my mom is my #1 supporter, and my dad as well. But my mom, she's there for me for everything.
Definitely.
And she really supports me throughout every single thing, the ups and downs with the modeling.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yes.
Because people think that it's just getting pretty and strutting down that runway, but they don't know the behind the scenes stuff. They just think models don't have no hard work. Tell them how hard it is. Some of the horror stories and things you've had to like encounter just to bring people a good show. And nobody even knew when you got on that runway.
Right, and we do go through a lot. People think that, just because you're a model, all you have to do is walk up and down a runway, look pretty and smile, or just, put on clothes. But it's a lot of work, Some fashion shows are hours upon hours. I went to a fashion show from 7 in the morning to 3 in the morning, and they go long, and you have to work very hard.
You're on your feet.
Right, on your feet, wearing heels, different clothing. Some clothes don't fit. You still have to wear it. It could be too tight, too big, and you might not like it.
It doesn't matter.
Right, your
Give you a big old wedgie. You still have to wear shoes you can't fit.
Exactly, and you still just have to work it because that's your job.
Yes. And you got to make it look good.
And you also have to stay within a certain size, too?
Well, yes and no. Not really. I don't know how to explain this. It depends on what kind of modeling you're doing as well. Like if you're doing print, I don't feel like you have to stay in the same size. I don't think I stayed in the same size. I don't really worry about my size in all honesty. But, there are some difficult things where, you might not look the right part for
like if
the
you're
modeling.
a fit model and you're fitted for a size 8, and then you come in there, you're a size 10. Like, no, You can't do that.
Right.
But if you're on a runway show, even then, if the designer fits you for an outfit and she takes your measurements, and then at the day of the show you come in you're 10 pounds smaller or 10 pounds heavier,
you won't be
she's
able
not
to
going to
walk
want to
for
use
them.
you. She's
Yeah.
going to pick somebody else. So models, just because they get in the show, tell them it doesn't mean they're going to be in the show
Right,
the day
those
You
are
of.
really have to stay within those
You have
parameters.
to, yeah.
Yes, because
Follow
those are
the
one of
rules.
the harder parts of the modeling, because there's a little bit of bullying and things like that. There's not enough recognition to those things. Like I said, people think you just are pretty and you
Right.
go out and model,
Right.
but people really do get bullied for the fact that they don't have the right weight, or they're not tall enough, or maybe not pretty enough, or don't have the model look, or they're not skinny enough. There's a lot of those things that go on, and that's very hard.
Right.
That can make you very self-conscious, and then there's something that you want to do, so you still stick it out and you still do it no matter what. But those are
Absolutely.
one of the things that makes modeling a little bit harder.
Do
Absolutely.
you
And
find
then-
that the girls are competitive with each other?
There is a little bit of competitiveness. I've dealt a little.
I think she's being shy. There's a lot.
I don't know. I don't really worry about those things because I'm not that type of person.
I'm only shy. Like,
No, not even
I
that.
don't have competition, but other girls do.
Not even that. You see, I don't even think like that. I don't try to pay attention to those things
That's
because
right.
I feel like it'll bring me down, because that's like not the character
That's a great
I am.
attitude.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
That is.
That's
And
what-
that's how you succeed. Don't
Right.
feed into the other negativity. Let
Right.
them be mad all they want. You need haters too. They're supporters
right.
as well.
That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me
Absolutely.
going.
And back
Beautiful
in the day,
girl.
modeling is not the way it was back in the day.
Yeah.
Before, you had to be a stick figure. They wasn't so much open to plus size
Right.
models, short models.
Right.
Now we have short models, tall models,
whole range.
gay models,
Yeah.
plus size, straight size. You have a whole genre of type of models. So I think it's beautiful to teach people how to accept themselves, like you were just saying.
Right.
And with saying that, you have your own agency. So tell me, what kind of models do you pick? Are you picking all sizes? Or?
I pick all
right.
sizes, all sizes, shapes, skin color, everything.
Nice.
We go for anything and everything as long as you're confident in yourself, and that's what we work towards, is to build confidence and help
Absolutely.
everybody succeed.
Absolutely. What is something that you teach your girls, your models, that you feel is different from what all the other kid models are learning?
I feel like entrepreneurship and the confidence, because it's like sometimes you can teach a model, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're helping them boost their confidence. They could still feel kind of down after it. They came in, they practiced, they did what they had to do, but they might still go home and not feel as beautiful as they should, how they should love themselves and things like that. And I feel like with my company, I feel like we teach that, and we help each other, and we build each other up, and that's
So it's a sisterhood.
Yeah,
It's
like
not
a
just
sisterhood.
like an agency.
Right.
This is your sisterhood. You love these girls like they're your best friends. They're
Yes.
outside of the modeling. You ladies are friends. You stick together.
Yes.
Y'all ride or die.
Yes, like a lot of the girls that I have modeled with, not outside of my company as well, we became very close because of the sisterhood, and just helping each other with the modeling, because it's not an easy thing to do.
Right.
It's always good to have those people behind you, and to just have people to help you, and to make you feel beautiful and happy, and know that you did a good job.
Right.
It's really positive and beautiful.
It is.
Thank you.
And that comes a lot from your parents.
Yes.
A lot.
A lot from my parents and my siblings too. And how having a big brother and sister, and I have a lot of siblings, but having my sister there helped me a lot as well, because she always taught me that. My mom always taught me that. Having those two main women in my life really helped me, and still helped me and empowered me to be the person that I am today, and to make me feel beautiful, because I know there's a lot of people who don't always have that. So I'm very grateful towards my mom and my sister.
And I love the fact that you get it at 13. You know that modeling is not all.
Right.
There's such a big world out there to
Right.
tackle. Modeling is just the tip of the iceberg.
just-
It's just to say, hey world, I'm here.
Right.
And then you took modeling and you started doing designing. Tell us
Yes.
about that.
Well, I started designing in about 2014. That's when I did my very first collection. So I was about 9-10 years old.
Wow.
Yes, and I did my very first collection. And my newest collection is my glitz collection, and it's leotards, sparkly, fun, very pretty, fun stuff that you can wear with different things. You can mix and match it. It'll make you feel happy, And my aunt, you helped me with that. You helped
She's
me
like,
with that.
my aunt, oh yeah.
You helped me with
I
that.
remember, and they looked absolutely fabulous.
Yes.
You definitely got talent, ladies. I wish, we're going to have pictures next time, because I want you guys to make sure you check Marley out. How can they see some of those pictures, actually? Tell
You
us.
can follow me on Instagram at Model Marley Chai, MarliChai, or you could follow my business Instagram at Boss Babies Modeling Agency.
Now, if these girls that are watching, they're like, oh, I want to model for her, what do they have to do to get with Boss Babies Modeling Agency?
Well, the Instagram, that's a great way to contact us, or the emails that are all on the Instagram, or direct message, and you can just get in contact with us, and we don't bite, so you can just say, hey, you know.
Do they have to audition?
There are auditions where I'm from, Springfield, Massachusetts, and we also branch out to Atlanta, New Jersey, Connecticut. And
Worldwide?
yes, worldwide. We try
Okay.
to branch out so everyone can, you know, try out and things like that. And then I also have my office now, so we do castings there, and I always put it on my business page or my personal page and tell them, like, hey, we're having a casting, so you guys can come out and cast for us, and then we can.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
Marley. Well, I don't know if you guys know, because as you can see, Marley is doing a whole lot. So we have our Independent Image and Artist Awards coming up, and Marley, it's our annual award show every year, guys. Go to talkitoutradio.com to check it out. But our nominees are up, and Marley Shy Turner is one of our nominees.
so excited.
Several categories. I think she's being nominated for Model of the Year,
Yes.
Designer of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year. This girl's like trying to take home all the awards. But it's, you know, when you have multi-talents, you have to honor those talents. So
Thank you.
why not put her in those categories? So voting begins soon, guys. Check out talkitoutradio.com for the info on voting, to see our nominees. Make sure you definitely check it out. We have a great treat for you tonight. I didn't mention yet, but we have singer Alicia in the building, and she has a voice that is going to blow you guys
stunning.
away. It's going to give y'all some chills. Y'all going to have to call your mamas, your daddies. Tell them to come to the screen and watch Alicia. We're going to have her coming up later. But we're sitting here talking with Marley Shy, one of my beautiful little, I call her like my little daughter, my niece.
Yes.
I'm telling you, like, her mom just pushed her out for me, but this right here is like all mine.
This is my other mom.
Exactly. Like, we'll go crazy for Marley Shy. If her mom ain't going crazy, it's going to be me. So y'all don't mess with Marley. Definitely check her out on her website. I know that you have some things coming up, so let us know about what you have coming up.
Well, I have the I Am Me Slay fashion show tour coming up very soon.
Fashion show.
So you guys can find all of the information, all that stuff on my Instagram, and that's something new coming up. And I'm also reigning pageant queen, so I'm going to be doing new pageants soon.
Nice.
So I'm looking into that.
Nice. That is awesome. You're doing pageants?
Yes.
So how do you find time for pageants, for fashion, for running your business, for running the agency, and school? What's those grades looking like, Marley?
My grades are good. My
Now I'm in mama mode.
my mom keeps me on that. I can't have bad grades, and they have to be very decent for me to continue modeling, doing all the things that I love to do, because my mom does not play about
So
that.
mom stays on the grades.
Yeah.
Now, how do you manage doing all that and going to school?
Well, I try to, in all honesty, I try to get enough sleep. I love to sleep. I try to get enough sleep as possible. And I try to just have my me time. I love to read and things like that, little things to, you know, calm me down from all of the modeling, the traveling back and forth, and all the work that I usually have to do. And that usually helps me reboost myself for, you know, the week coming,
Right.
and all the work that I have to do then as well.
Which is why you're homeschooled.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that.
Right.
Being homeschooled, how do you manage the work? Like, it's kind of like at your leisure. It's
Well-
almost like online school. You do it by a deadline, right? How
Well,
does that work?
It depends on how you're homeschooling. My homeschooling isn't really like that because my mom was a teacher, a former teacher. So, you know, and she's my mom. So she's gonna make sure it's, you know.
You double, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just, yeah.
Yeah, so everything has to be, you know, done. My work has to be done, and I have no slacking at all whatsoever. So it's a little harder as well because she's my mom and she used to be a teacher. So it's like double the. So it's like I have to make sure everything's done. I have to make sure my grades are good because she gets firsthand looks at my grades.
Right.
She gets to see it before me. So it's
Right.
like, oh, she's gonna
Does
see
she
my
actually
grades.
grade you?
Does my mom grade me? Yes. My mom
Really?
grades me. Yes.
Wait, so how do you know your mom got the answers right? Who checks your mom? Right? She's like, I'm just
I
going
don't
to take
know
her
all
word
that.
for it, right?
I don't know all that,
That's
but
awesome.
yeah.
That is awesome. So, you know, we got lots to talk about tonight. We were talking about pet peeves.
Yes.
And I wanted to get a few of yours because Marley smiles a lot. She looks like nothing ever bothers her, right? Don't you guys?
I try.
She's like, nothing ever bothers me. So I want to hear some of your pet peeves. I mean, I have like a laundry list. I'll give you guys one of mine. One of my pet peeves, is when guys don't pump your gas or hold your car door. I don't like stuff like that. That's a pet peeve for me, especially when I'm in the gas station and I see a guy pull up, well, I see a woman pull up in the car and a guy is in the passenger seat and she gets out to pump the gas. I'll be wanting to go up to that car and knock on that window and be like, get your butt out and pump that gas. I will not date a guy. If I'm driving, it's bad enough I'm driving, and you're not going to pump my gas. So tell me one of your pet peeves.
My pet peeves, they're not really like anything big, but they are.
They're funny.
Yeah, I guess you can call them funny. Like, I hate little things. Like, the most little things irritate me. I don't know why. I think I get that from my mom. I think I get that from my mom.
I think you do too.
Yeah, it's like the smallest things. I get that from my mom and my dad. The smallest things really irritate me. Like, when you're not being respectful. Like, if someone bumps into you and they see you standing there, and it's like, you bumped into me. You see me standing here, and they just don't say
like
excuse me or anything.
That's what they do.
That's what they do, and I just stand there for a second. I look at them, I'm like, you're bumping into me.
Tell us one of your pet peeves.
Oh, God.
You gotta have one. Like, I'll give you guys another one of mine. I hate when the elevator door opens
And then it closes again?
No, or the train. Okay, the train is better. Well, like, you know, you're getting off the train and people are just bum rushing on before you can actually get off, and they don't even care. It's like, hello, can I get off first? Like the elevator, can I get off before you step on? They just bum rush you on.
Right.
Give us one.
I would say going out on a date, especially a first date, a man needs to open the door.
Yeah,
Walks you back to your
chivalry.
car. That
Like I
has
was
to
saying,
happen.
You have to have Marley Shy Turner. When you get to dating age, if the man doesn't open your door, that is your first and
That's a big
last
one.
date. I'm sure your mom can concur to that. That would be no. There's no more dinner. Take me home, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have
I'll
a good
keep
night.
that in mind.
He must open your door, Marley Shy. You
Yes.
deserve it. Chivalry still exists.
Well, I know that too. I know that too because, you know, growing up with brothers, that's
Right.
what
Even
I was
your
around.
brothers should do it.
Yeah.
My sons do it. I don't let, if we go somewhere and we're all walking to a restaurant and I get to the door first, I stand right there and just stop. And I stand to the side and my son's like, really, Mom? Yes, really. I have 2 men with me. Why would I touch a door? I get on my, you know, I get real bougie.
right.
And I just step back and I make my kids get it. And I say, one, grab that door. You skip up in front of him and get the other door. And they're like, really, Mom?
That's
but
my
they
mom.
do it.
She's right.
That's my mom.
It raises good
She's
men,
right. Yes.
Chivalry still exists.
And another one of my pet peeves, it's, everyone laughs at me for this. I just hate, like, burps.
Wait, like in public burps?
Yes. So it's like, and then people are like, I didn't feel it coming. Like, it's a burp. I have to let it out. I'm like, how don't you feel the burp coming? Say excuse me. I don't know. I just really
No,
don't like
sometimes,
it.
okay, wait, I'm kind of guilty of that. So that's why I'm laughing so hard. But sometimes you can't help it. Like, sometimes you burp talk. Like,
Right.
you're like, "Ooh, excuse me.
Right, like I know that, like it's like sometimes it's really on accident, but like if someone burps, I really just cringe. I'm like, oh, okay.
Leave it to Marley to have us talking about burps.
I can't help it.
I think that's absolutely hilarious. So Marley Shy Turner, share some more with us. What do you want to do next? I know you're conquering designing. You're conquering modeling.
Well, like in the future, like something that I'm looking into other than modeling.
Anything that you want to do in the future. You know, you guys are our future.
Right.
So 10, 20 years from now, when we're all old in some nursing home somewhere,
Oh, God, don't
y'all
say
gonna be
that.
running the world. So I want to make
Don't say
sure
that.
That's true.
you guys are on the right path.
Right. I love the modeling, but you know, you always have to have a backup plan. And I feel like if my whole modeling career, what I'm building right now, doesn't, you know, really work out, or if it's something that I don't want to do anymore, I'm looking into a few things. You know, I was thinking about being a nurse because I really love taking care of people. And then I was thinking about archaeology because I love history and I want to travel. Really bad.
nice.
I love traveling.
You love to travel.
You love
and
to
you
travel.
Should. There's like a whole world to see.
Right.
Where have you been so far traveling?
Mostly in the States. I've been to North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia. I've been to New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania. I've been to Chicago.
Where do you want to go
Washington,
out of the country?
D.C.
Like, what's the first out of the country place you want to try and conquer on the runway?
Egypt.
Egypt?
Yeah.
Wait, you want to model in Egypt?
Yes, I would love to model in
Do
the
you know
desert.
what them Egyptian models probably look
I
like?
would love to model in the desert. Hey, I will turn into them.
No,
I will
you
do
will
it.
not.
I don't know. I just love the feel of everything there. I'm saying I
think
love the
it's
feel of everything
beautiful.
there. It's beautiful. Like I love the sand. You know, the warm feeling. It just makes you feel at home.
I can
just
see
really
you
love
on
it.
an Egyptian runway.
I feel like that would be
Those girls
so
would
cool.
not know what they're in for.
I feel like that would be so cool.
That
Come out
would.
with some over-the-top stuff, looking like Nefertiti. I would love to do that. That would just be so fun.
Well, speaking back of your garments, model Marley Shy is presenting her runway line at the Independent Image and Artist Awards coming up. So I'm very excited because I also will be showcasing my line, Stallion Style. We'll be definitely on that runway.
Yes.
So she's doing the teen segment. I'll be doing the adult segment. But let us know what we got to look for
Well,
at this show.
very fun. Like I said, very fun, you know, glitzy, colorful, very pop in your face. You know? and it's
Wait. Let me write that down. I gotta make sure. I gotta compete with this girl. Wait, say that again. Hold on. Let me write it.
very glitzy, fun, you know.
What colors
pop
you
in your
gonna use?
face.
You know, this is how you do it.
Colorful.
Copy.
I'm just gonna say colorful.
Okay, what else? You gotta steal it from the kids. You guys know all the moves. My kids are always dancing. And you know, I used to be a dancer. When I was growing up, I had all the hot moves. Everybody wanted to dance like me. But now I'm getting older and my moves aren't so hot anymore. My kids think that I look a mess dancing. They're like, Mom, stop. I try to do all, you know, you kids little. He's gonna kill me for trying to do that right now. I can't do it. So like Marley, I need you to teach me
How to really rock?
I need to know how to stay in the zone with my teenage kids and see.
I can't even really rock myself, but I feel like when you're dancing, because I don't even really dance, I'm gonna be honest, but like little stuff like that is, I feel like
She
pretty
says
simple.
she don't dance, but she does.
I just think like the really rock and stuff like that, you just gotta have fun with it, you know?
What
You
are the
just
hot
gotta-
ones that I need to know to keep up? Besides the Millie Rock that I can't do. Who came up with that?
I don't know. I don't even know who came up with the Millie Rock. I know the song, and I know the dance, but I don't really know who came up with it.
What other song? Well, see, when I was, well, not growing up, but when I was coming up, we had like the, what would you call it, the Bolga and the Tati and what's all the dances we used to have? Even, I wasn't even too old for the chicken noodle soup. I was like, you know, an
Oh,
adult.
that- I used
But
to
I was
love
still
that.
hip. Now I'm just like, I don't know what y'all be doing. I just don't. I need you to, especially Chelsea, I'm sure she don't know. We gotta stay young. Teach us some of these dances. Chelsea, can you
guys know-
Millie Rock?
No.
Do you guys know how to footwork?
Look at me, I'm the white girl over here. Do you really think that?
I think everybody
Hey,
knows
some
how to
girls
dance.
can get down. Some girls
Everybody
can
knows
get
how
down.
to dance.
Not like
Everybody knows how
that.
to
See?
dance. Like I said, you just have to have fun with it. You know, feel the music. I don't feel like there's really a certain way how to dance. Or if you see a dance that someone's doing, you don't have to, you know, exactly copy it. Just make it your own. I feel like that's what dancing is all about.
Absolutely. Can you
Yeah.
footwork? Because she just,
You know how to footwork?
You know how to footwork? She's
You
like,
just,
what
like,
is that?
move
You
your
mean
feet.
move my feet?
Listen, I just know how to shake my hips, shake around, you know, look pretty on the dance floor. That's it. I
That
don't know
used to
all
work.
these specific things. No.
Now that we're like getting up there, we got to keep up, Chelsea. We can't
And
be
it's like,
looking
it's
old.
like, I don't know. It's like nowadays dances are becoming more difficult, but becoming more easy at the same time. Like the new freezer challenge. All you do is
Freezer
move
challenge.
your head to the side. You know, there's like simple dances that you can do now.
Freezer challenge.
Yeah, the new freezer challenge.
So you just freeze.
No.
Oh,
You
see?
just like
I don't
move your-
know.
You move your head to the side. I don't know how
It
to
said
explain.
that Alicia knows. That is
God.
crazy.
I love that dance. That's one of my best friend's favorite dance to do with each other.
So that's your favorite,
Yeah.
as you would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just you're just moving your shoulders and your head side to side. It's very simple.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now, when you have downtime, when you're not working with the girls, and
Yeah.
you're not in the world, what do you like to do? What are some of your hobbies, your throwback, just relax moments?
Reading. I really love to read and write. That's one of the main things. One of the biggest main things that I do. I just love to read and write. I like to listen to music, spend time with my friends and family, take
Nice.
walks. Like pretty boring stuff, but
She said take walks.
yeah, like I
So
sound
cute.
like an older woman, but that's the stuff I love to do. I'm very simple, and I love
Nice.
to sleep and eat.
She takes her sleep seriously,
I love to
guys.
sleep. I love to sleep.
Marley, it has been great having you on with us
Thank
today.
you so much for having
I
me.
need you, anytime you're welcome, I need you to tell everybody again how they can find you and keep up.
You can follow me on Instagram at Model Marley Chai, MarliChai, and you can follow my business Instagram at Boss Babies Modeling Agency.
Oh, dope. I hope you guys got all that, okay? Definitely keep up with model Marley Shy. She will be at the Independent Image and Artist Artist Awards, along with the Mako Girls who will be performing, and they have their upcoming show as well coming up. So make sure you guys follow them as well. We'll take a listen to their commercial really quickly, and we'll come on back because we got some beautiful sounds from Alicia here in the building. You guys are definitely in for a treat. So go run to the bathroom and come on back because it's Talk It Out TV. I'm raising the Ruckus production, guys. This is Talk It Out Radio.
I'm a 9.
Yeah, Keena checking in.
And we're the Mako Girls. We're doing it big at the Atrium on April 7th for Mako Girls' 4th annual Carnival Glow Party.
Kicking it off with red carpet photos and interviews.
Live radio broadcasting, DJs on the 1s and 2s,
Face painting.
a dance contest for the brand new iPhone X.
And keeping it lit with live performances.
Get your tickets now at MakoGirls.com. Shout out to our media sponsors, Legit Life Radio, RDTV1,
In the Zone Radio, My Time Magazine,
Steam Beats Radio, TLA, We Rise Media,
Breakthrough Radio,
Talk It Out Radio, and Game Changer Magazine. Also showing love to our local and ticket sponsors,
Savory Southern Spoon,
Saffron, Alexia Sweet Treats, and Mako Girls EMT. This is a must-attend ATL event that you don't want to miss. So beat me there. Don't meet me there. Don't meet me
She
there.
say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry.
Hi, welcome back, guys. You're still tuning in to Talk It Out TV with me, your host, Grace the Stallion.
And Chelsea Bella.
I hope you guys enjoyed our interview with the young model Marley Shy. She was awesome, 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 and we thank her for being here. I hope y'all learned a whole lot about her. Make sure you follow her on her Instagram and all her social medias, and check us out and check her out and vote for her at the Independent Image and Artist Awards. So we got Alicia coming up, guys. I am very excited to talk to her. She is definitely here in the building. Say hello, Miss Alicia.
Hi everybody.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful today. How are you?
I am actually doing great, and I'm excited to have you here, guys.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you a little bit about Alicia. She is, oh my gosh, her voice, it speaks for itself, actually. I don't even want to, give it away too much, but you guys,
She sounds like an angel.
in for a treat, right?
She sounds like an angel.
They're in for a treat. So you might want to turn the volume up some. Tell us about what you're going to give us tonight.
I'm going to sing my new song called Cadillac Blues. This is a song that a lot of people in the world can relate to, is being a fatherless child.
Wow.
So I really do. I hope you guys enjoy. It's a blues song, and
Wow,
Really?
fatherless child. And I know that that song came from the heart. I'm sure you wrote it, but I know it came from the heart. So tell me, Fatherless Child, is it part of an album you have coming out, or is it a single you released?
yes, it is part of an album I have coming up.
Nice.
It's part of my EP, actually, that I'm dropping at the end of the summer. So, stay tuned. You can find out everything on my Instagram at Alicia Here. That is ALEECYAHERA. So, just add me on there, and all my shows that I have coming up, events, songs that I'm going to be dropping, everything's going to be right there on my Instagram.
Wow, and with a voice like that, I'm sure you was born with it. How long you been singing?
I've been singing since I was about 9 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I know you usually perform live. So I have to give some love to your musician who wasn't able to play with you live today. But we're definitely going to still give him a shout out because you two do sound beautiful together. So definitely, Greg, we got to say hey to him real quick while you definitely get ready for this beautiful song. So do you have any website or any more social media you want to share with us?
Like I said, you guys can follow me on my Instagram at Alicia Here, ALEECYAHERE, and you guys can also follow me on my Facebook. That's where I put up a lot of my videos, a lot of upcoming events and things like that. You can just follow me on Facebook at Alicia Foreman, ALEECYAFOREMAN.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know, Alicia is also one of our TIO nominees at the Independent Image and Artist Awards. I can't say that enough. Definitely definitely check us out at talkitoutradio.com for all the nominee information, for voting information. The voting starts very, very soon, so you have to go to the website so you can keep up with us and you know when to start voting. You can vote once a day for the artist. Even if it's the same artist, voting starts once a day. You can vote. Make sure you vote for Alicia on the Independent Image and Artist Awards. She too is nominated in several categories. I love my artists, guys. We have like some of the most talented artists here on Talking Out Radio.
You do. I have to say, you do.
Yeah, we do. And they come from everywhere. Like, you're in Connecticut. What part of Connecticut are you in?
I come from Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay, and then we have
close too.
New York, and then they're like in Florida. And we have people coming from Atlanta to perform for us at
Danny
the award
from
show.
Maryland came.
Absolutely. So the talent is everywhere, and that's what we're about. It's home of rising talent, real topics with real people. This is a platform for you to come and shine, to show your talent to the world. And then we honor you every year at the Independent Image and Artist Awards. Every year we're going to give out an award, not just one, but to each category, to the talent that we've had on our stage. We've had actors. And I mean actors, like actors. Pernell Walker, she's been seen in The Butler. Pernell Walker's been in Annie. She's been on Law and Order. Like,
You've had amazing people on.
yes, definitely. We have great talent. So I like to give back and I like to honor our talent. And the Independent Image and Artist Awards is no different. So I'm very excited to get Alicia on here, and I want to hear her sing, so we're going to just shut up so she can do her thing. Alicia, take it on.
Thank you. Daddy never had a penny to give, but he was always on the run. Said, I love your daughter plenty, but you know I gotta go. My Cadillac blues, my Cadillac blues, my Cadillac blues, my Cadillac blues, staring out of my window, wishing you'd find your way home. Mama said home is where the heart is. Your father's heart is on the road. Not a day goes by when I wouldn't cry, 'cause Papa wasn't here on my side. He was a Rolling Stone, born in '61, and he left us here all alone. My Cadillac blues, my Cadillac blues, my Cadillac blues, my Cadillac blues. Can you hear me, Papa? Ooh, 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 ooh. Can you hear me, Papa? Ooh, ooh, hey, ooh, hey. See, you left us all alone when you hit the road, and you couldn't even call me on the phone. Hey,
Yes, that was beautiful. I need to like, yeah, you got
I
chills.
had goosebumps all over.
Just sitting, it just puts you like
You
in
are
a
amazing.
zone.
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
I mean,
She
what's
sounds like an angel.
beautiful voice. How you feeling about that, Alicia?
I feel good. I feel rejuvenated.
Like your own music don't just make you wanna just be like, dang, I'm good.
Sometimes, you know, you get that way. You're like,
See?
ooh, yeah, I did that.
That's right. I mean, I love the humbleness. I love it, you know, when you're shy and you play that. I'm humble, but girl, when you got talent like that, I need you to be like, yes, that's me, honey. It's all me because you sound beautiful.
Thank you.
And I think this is like a perfect, you know, platform for you to get your voice heard. You guys got to check her out at the Independent Image and Artist Awards because she got to be performing there too, guys. I'm very excited to hear more of your music. I mean, you have an EP coming out. What else do you have coming up next?
I have a vocal recital coming up because I am a college student.
Oh, wow.
So, like I said, you guys can go on my Instagram, and the information is going to be on there. And I also have a jam session coming up.
Now, what's that about?
It's with this open mic show that I go to all the time, and they were just inviting all of the dope artists that they had there. So we're all going to get together, have a show, but it's set up like an actual jam session. So everybody's just going to be able to hop up there, poets,
Right.
singers, rappers, everybody.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now, have you collaborated with any other artists here in Connecticut?
I definitely have. I have some tracks that are not released yet, but they will be released soon with a rapper named Danny Prince Blue.
Oh, Danny.
Yeah.
Very nice.
He's amazing.
Another dope artist.
Yes, and he has some things coming up too, so definitely watch out for him. He's a good friend of mine.
Definitely. So tell some people who you might want to collaborate with that you think y'all can make some beautiful music together.
Around
Anywhere, like just anywhere.
somebody I definitely want to collaborate with is Bruno Mars.
Uh-oh. Oh, I can see that.
Love Bruno Mars.
Definitely.
This last album was amazing.
Can you keep up with Bruno? You know he's like live, wild, crazy guy.
I believe so. I believe so. I know I look a little shy, but who else? What other? Oh, I would love to actually write for, not too much like, you know, do a duet with or anything, but the twins, Chloe and Halle.
Okay.
Their album just dropped, and I love them so much. They're actually artists that got signed by Beyonce, and you know Beyonce don't be signing just
Yeah, no.
anybody.
Queen Bee.
Yeah.
Definitely, she don't be playing those games. But you have to. I mean, when it's your name behind things, you got to make sure things is done right because it's your music. So now, as an artist, and you write your own music and you sing your own music, but what music do you listen to? Like, if I go through your iPod, who's in your top 10 playlist?
You're going to see a lot of Prince
Uh-oh.
and
Wait.
a lot of Sade.
Wow.
Yes.
Now that sounds like you, a Sade. Prince surprises me. Well, no, not really, because you got that. Yeah, I can see you liking Prince too. So growing up, who was like your music lovers? Prince, Sade?
Yeah, Prince, definitely Prince. I found out about Prince on my own. I was up in the middle of the night and Purple Rain came on, and I was like, who is this man with eyeliner on and then I just
heels.
I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing now. But I fell in love with him instantly, and definitely Sade. My father plays Sade all the time.
Really?
Yeah, my dad loves him some Sade.
Is that what inspired you more? Like your parents playing the music around the house, and then you probably just humming to it, going to church. You know, everybody starts off in church, right? Like
Hi,
all
Pastor.
great, exactly, all great
Grace does this.
entertainers.
Hi, Pastor. One of my favorite things she does.
It's true. Like all great artists start out in church. Were you singing in that church choir?
I actually didn't start off in church.
What?
I started off singing in school.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't condone this, but I was skipping class when I was in 5th grade because I had to stay after until 5 o'clock. And they put me in a math class, and I was tired of doing academic stuff like that all day. So me and a friend of mine ran from security and ran into a musical theater class, and she said that I had to sing for her in order for her to let me stay in the class and not get in trouble.
Wow.
So I panicked and I sang Lean On Me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lean on me. Wait, y'all don't want me to sing that. I'm gonna just leave that to Alicia.
You're the rapper.
That's definitely I'm
You're the
barely
rapper.
that. No, I definitely I love good music. I mean, that's why I do what I do. I love the music that people bring. Music heals a lot. I mean, even my son, he wrote an essay about how much music really does inspire people's lives. It influences people. When you're having a bad day, you can turn on a Mary J song when a man just did you wrong, and you can just cry it out with Mary J on the song. If you want to feel empowered, you can throw on some Beyonce and be like, girls run the world. If you want to mellow out and have you a nice drink, you can throw on some Alicia. I'm telling you, music is for every single thing. If you want to feel crunk and get ready for the club, throw on some T-Pain. Like, there's something for everything. Music makes the world go round. And to play a part of that in the world is huge. And there's so many artists doing so many different things with their music. What makes you stand out from most other artists?
The one thing I feel that makes me stand out is, well, what other people have actually told me is that I have a smoothness about my voice. And I didn't realize that until I actually started listening to myself. And a lot of singers would tell you they don't like listening to themselves. But I forced myself to do it, and I'm like, maybe I am a little smooth.
But that's how you critique yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
I watch my own shows after, and I'm like, I did that a little bit too much, or I said that a little bit.
Yeah,
It helps you
exactly.
become a better person.
Right, like I feel like I'm my own competition.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And you should feel that way because you'll never have competition.
Right.
Right? You got to stand on your own. I think everybody has something to offer. There's enough for everyone in the industry. People spend so much time trying to tear down the next person or, have that shine. But there's enough space for everybody because what you offer, this person may not offer. Yes, she's a singer too, but you guys got two different sounds. And before we come together and, make music, will tear each other down. So that's why I love your positivity. I love how you share your music in your life with people. You don't mind collaborating. You're not like, oh no, I'm in my own zone. You're definitely doing your thing, and people are in for a treat when they get to know who you really are. Definitely. So I want you to keep doing what you're doing.
I
would
definitely
love
will.
for you to sing for us again and take us out of here. If that's that's all totally up to you. She said yes, I had to put on the spot. So tell us what you'll sing for us.
I'm going to sing, well, Gregory could not be here, but
Aw.
I'm going to do a cappella of one of my other songs that's also going to be on the EP at the end of the summer, and it's called Vegas.
Yes. One of my faves.
I wanna go back to Vegas, yeah. See, I wanna go back to Vegas. Flashing lights and warm nights. Baby, do you wanna go for a ride? Speed it up and steer slow. 'Cause I sure wanna go for a drive. 'Cause I know that you know that we both reminisce about the times. Baby, hey, hey, ooh, ooh, ooh. See, I wanna go back to Vegas, yeah. I wanna go back to Vegas. Say, go. Come on, Grace. Come on, go. Go. Thank you.
Alicia, you are
Beautiful.
a beautiful voice. And that was a cappella, guys.
God bless you.
Until I ruined it in the end. You definitely did a great job. You guys got to look for Alicia. Tell them your social media one more time.
You guys can find me on Instagram at Alicia Here. That is ALEECYAHERE. You can also go and follow me on my Facebook at Alicia Foreman. That is ALEECYAFOREMAN.
Yes, and you can definitely vote for her. Go to talkitoutradio.com and look for those nominees. And when you see Alicia's name, you need to vote for her, guys. Definitely vote for her. She is going to be at the award show. She's going to perform for us. So you're in for more of a treat and some more of Alicia. But I can't let you go until you answer our question for tonight. Got to give us a pet peeve. We got plenty of them going. Give us one.
One of my pet peeves is I don't like when people reach over my food.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Wait,
I
she
don't-
said reach over my food.
Yeah, when they reach over your food, like if I'm sitting next to somebody and they're like, yeah, I'll sit back and be like, why you reaching over my food, man? Come on. Like,
That is kind of rude.
If your arm goes
That's
in
true.
there and
that's
you
not my fault. Don't mess up my meal. You
She
know?
said, no, it is kind of rude to reach over people's food. You know, a lot of people don't get that etiquette, but even waitresses in a restaurant, when they're like putting down your water and they be reaching over your plate, I'll be like,
they're touching it.
yeah, I'll be looking at them like, or when they're carrying your food out, sometimes they have their finger in the plate.
Yeah,
See?
so they're like, oh, okay.
Don't get me
Oh,
started
God.
on the pet peeves. She's absolutely right with that
me
one.
that.
Another pet peeve when they bring you like one napkin, you got all these food, and you're like, can I have some napkins? And they bring you like two
Little
napkins.
dainty napkin, yeah. And I'm like, oh, thanks.
Well, we got our news and gossip coming up next. We want to thank Alicia again for joining us. Make sure you follow her on social media, Alicia here. Check her out on talkitout.radio.com and vote for her at the Independent Image and Artist Awards. Thank you, Alicia, for joining us. One
Thank
more
you for having
time. You should sing bye. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. You guys are still tuning in to Talk It Out TV, raising the Ruckus production with me, your host, Grace the Stallion.
And Chelsea Bella.
We are back to cover our news and gossip before we take you guys out of here. There's always lots going on in the world, and this is Talk It Out, so we definitely need to talk it out.
We sure do.
Well, first I want to let you guys get to know a little bit more about Chelsea. We had our guest going on here tonight, but Chelsea Bella is our co-host here, and you know, she is also a life coach. So please tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
So I am a 37-year-old life coach, and I just started co-hosting with the lovely Grace. This is my 5th or 6th time on with her, and I love working with her. She's great. Ball of energy. I never know what's going to come out. So I love being surprised, and as she says, I wear my big girl panties when I'm with her.
Definitely
It's
got
always
to
a treat.
with me. It is. And I think it's, you know, awesome because she tries to leave out certain things, but she throws in, I'm a 37-year-old life coach, also 37-year-old virgin, which is why I think
that's
we
going
make
to follow me forever.
Forever!
Forever!
For as long as you're still a virgin, at least.
Yeah, oh, yeah, we don't want to say forever.
Definitely. But we
So-
got so much going on in our entertainment world. I want you guys to check out the Roxanne Shante biography. It's on Netflix. Definitely, if you don't know Roxanne Shante, old school hip hop pioneer. She is one of the women who is responsible for the hip hop rap world. I mean,
I was looking for that last night. I
one of
found
the
it.
greats. You did.
I'm gonna start it tonight.
I'm definitely going to watch
I'm
it
gonna
too
start it
tonight. So if you guys haven't checked it out, go to Netflix and check out the Roxanne Shante biography. Definitely dope. Some other dope things that's going on in the movies. Black Panther is still like #1. How is that? I really want to go see it again. Like, everybody's getting their Wakanda on from Black Panther.
I have to go see it. All my friends went to see
You
it. I didn't
still
see
have
it.
not
All my
watched
friends
it
went
yet.
to see it. I know I have to go see it.
Yeah, you really
I know,
do.
I know.
It was
I
an
do.
awesome movie, and I'm not even like into action hero stuff, and you know, I don't keep up with the Marvel
Yeah, I'm
stuff
not
and
into action
Spider-Man
stuff
and
like that.
Batman. My kid, I have boys, so I kind of like.
So you were
have
kind
to-
of into it.
I
You
have
two
I
boys.
have to like only when they force me to sit and watch that stuff. But other than that, I'm like, honey. But when it came out, Black Panther, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I went to go see it because all the cast was hot. Like the whole cast.
And I heard the music was really good too.
The music was good, but they all looked good. Even the women. I was just like, no homo, but gosh, she's so cute. So I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it was a beautiful cast. It was a dope movie. It was funny. It was. I mean, even my son was like, I've seen a lot of movies, but this was my absolute favorite.
I'm gonna put it on my list.
You have to.
It's on my list.
It's gotten lots of great ratings, so shout out to Black Panther. I mean, definitely go check that movie out, guys. So in the shade, in the shade corner, we always got some shade going on in the industry. But we were talking the other day, and I was watching social media. Everybody knows Tiffany Haddish, the comedian. I love Tiffany. She's super funny, and she's like always coming up with these stories. Not coming up with, but she shares stories that she experiences with the celebrities now that she's becoming one. She's like amazed by the time she spends with celebrities. And so she was sharing some time with Beyonce at an event. They were at an event with Beyonce and Jay-Z and a bunch of other celebrities. And she told a story about how, I guess, after the whole cheating scandal with Jay-Z, how Beyonce doesn't play anymore. So some actress, who she refused to name, put her hand on Jay-Z's chest. And she said, from across the room, Beyonce...
darts at her with her eyes.
She said, from across the room, Beyonce shot her a look of death and walked up to the scene, and just from looking at the woman, she got the hand and took her hand off of him, and she walked off. So Tiffany tells this whole story, and everybody knows Jay and Beyonce are very secret. They don't tell their business. They don't like their business out there. Then here comes Beyonce making a song. She's on a song, I forget the name, but in the song there's a verse where she says, if you have to sign a disclosure if you want to hang with the queen. So now social media has taken that and said, Beyonce is taking shots at Tiffany Haddish. What do you think?
I'm sure she is. Of course.
Do you think she's that bold to be like, look, if you want to...
Absolutely.
I mean, we all know, even when I saw the story and I was like, she's telling this story? Ooh, Beyonce ain't gonna like that.
Absolutely.
I don't think, because she's very private. That elevator story.
She did tell her story about how Jay-Z had cheated and all that. Remember? She
I mean,
was open about that.
They tell it in music. They don't just come out in an interview and be like, yeah, this is what's going on in our love life.
That is still saying it. No, but
they shouldn't. You can't share that kind of stuff. You look how many people put their marriages on TV. Look at all the hip-hop shows, the reality TV shows, and they all break up. No. Kirk and Rushy, they all break up. So I understand them not putting their relationship in the limelight. It never, ever works out. So I was sitting there like, oh my God, did she just tell that story? But Beyonce kind of shut that down. So what do you, I don't know. And Tiffany Haddish didn't respond to it, but it was just like, dang.
Probably better that way.
I think that was a shot taken.
It's better that way.
What do you think?
The less you say, the better sometimes.
You think so?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, you also have to keep up with us on talkitout.radio.com.
Yes.
I have been invited to talk to the kids at the Bridgeport School for Arts Count Day. I'm very excited about
when
that.
Is this?
It's coming up next month. They always, every year, they have Arts Count Day, where they have different people who are in the industry doing radio or fashion, modeling, acting, and they have them come and talk to the kids because everybody has dreams of being something special. So they have us come in and we talk to the kids about what we do, and we make it fun for them.
That's so nice.
Something I'm going to bring Talk It Out Radio to their classroom.
That's beautiful.
I think I am. I'm going to let them.
That's a great idea.
I'm probably trying to put together a little show and let them tape and come up with some show ideas.
How old are they?
They're fourth graders. I don't even know what to do with fourth graders, but I'm going to figure it out. Definitely.
That's sweet.
But Chelsea, tell everybody how they can find you and follow you and keep up with you.
They can find me on Facebook or Instagram, Chelsea Bella Lamort.
Okay. Wait, Chelsea Bella, you know you have to spell the Lamort.
Sorry. CHELSA, Bella, BELLA, and then Lamort, LAMORTE.
LAMORT, I forgot that already. Chelsea, you have to shorten that somehow.
I should, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll change it.
And so when it comes to being a life coach, tell me some of the things that you talk to people about, or what are your services for?
So basically I work with young adults in their 20s and people that are going through issues in marriages. So people that are having marital issues. And I also started helping a couple cases right now, helping people who are going through coming out being gay and transgender. This is something new that I've kind of dipped into. So basically all different issues, trying to make goals and, stay on track with them.
Okay, so how do they find you? Like, if someone's having an issue or they want someone to talk to, how do they know to contact you? How would they find you?
I'm usually found through word of mouth, or they can call me. You know,
Okay.
I give out my cell, or Facebook, I get messages through that.
Okay.
So I just pretty much through word of mouth. That's how I've been getting clients.
Yeah,
Someone tells
networking-
someone tells someone, and that's
Networking is
yeah.
an awesome tool.
But if anyone does need it, my Facebook,
okay,
Chelsea Bella Lamort.
Chelsea Bella.
Yeah, message me.
On everything.
On everything. I just keep it simple so I don't forget. Just like my passwords, I try to just
Oh no!
keep them the
See,
same.
now you have people hacking you. Everybody's gonna start hacking Chelsea now. Like, she's keeping it simple. Why don't you just go ahead and tell them what the password is, Chelsea?
Stop it.
Go ahead and just tell it to them, like capital C.
Oh God.
You gotta love it. But seriously, people always shy away from talking to someone about, you know, problems that they're going through. But we're trained to hold things in, and you
Which is
can't go
so
and speak to a
unhealthy.
therapist. You can't go and speak to a shrink because you're gonna look like you're crazy.
And that's what some of my clients tell me. You know, I didn't want to go to a therapist because I feel crazy going to a therapist. But talking to you, I don't feel like I'm crazy.
Right.
I feel like I'm talking to a friend.
Right.
Life coaches have a lot more flexibility. You know, therapists are fantastic, but they're not as flexible. They have to follow a very strict and rigid way of
So wait,
therapy.
so is that the same thing as being a therapist and a
It's
life
a little
coach?
bit different. We have a little bit more flexibility with it. So I could meet my client at a store or for coffee
Gotcha.
and talk to them.
Gotcha.
Whereas a therapist doesn't.
You have to go into their office
Yeah.
or, you know, okay, I understand. So outside of that is pretty much
pretty similar.
having the conversation. So what is the ending result? It's like, am I just coming to you so I can vent for an hour and I just tell you my problems and then I just go home while you write on a pad? I mean, what is the end result? How do you like really help them get?
The biggest is making goals and holding them accountable. What are we trying to do in this session? Tell me what your goal is so I can help you reach your goal.
Okay.
Do you want to work this out with your wife? Or are we, you know, did you try and now I'm going to help you? Well, we're going to make goals together for you to move forward alone.
Okay.
And for you, both of you to be friends or separate or whatever. Depending.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's how,
And do you feel like you get positive like outcomes from it?
yes.
Interesting. Because
Definitely.
people, that's one of the people's biggest fears. It's like, I'm not going to go pay all this money to sit on somebody's couch and tell them all my business while they just scribble on a pad and go home and spend my money. What do I get out of it? And that's always been the big problem with taking that step.
Well, people don't realize by asking the right questions, it gets somebody to think and it gets someone to really dig deep inside. And so when you do that, you're helping them have these epiphanies,
Right.
which is what I want to do. So I will give my advice to a certain extent. I will always say, in my opinion, but I really want my client to come up with the answer.
Awesome.
So that way they feel empowered. The point is to empower the client.
Okay. Well, you guys heard it right here from Chelsea Bella. She gave y'all a little bit of chat with
Little
Chelsea,
bit.
definitely. So follow her if you want to learn more about her, Chelsea Bella Lamort. We have come to the end of our segment, guys. It has been a great night.
Yes,
We had some
it
great
has.
talent here.
It's been great.
I want to say thank you again to model Marley Shy, who came all the way from Massachusetts to talk it out with us. Make sure you follow her on Instagram, model Marley Shy, and beautiful Alicia. Thank
Both
you
of them
again to her
beautiful.
coming out as well. She's right here in Connecticut. Make sure you support her music, guys. Follow her. We are here all about support. We support each other here on
Yes.
Talk It Out Radio.
Yes, we
Home
do.
of rising talent, real topics with real people.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys to make sure you tune in and follow us. And talkitoutradio.com will give you all the information about our shows, our events, what's coming up next. So tune in. I love you guys. It's been great. I'm
Yes.
Grace the Stallion. This has been Talk It Out TV, raising a Ruckus production, guys. Good night.
Thank you. she's good at this. We don't have to worry about her.
Good. So the talking was good.
Yeah,
It was okay.
everything was good.